Yama, the Lord of Death, holding the wheel of life in the Buddhist religion. Yama is the Lord of Death, holding the wheel of life, which represents samsara, or the world on a Tibetan tanka. In the central circle is a snake chasing a pig, chasing a rooster, chasing a snake, which represents craving, hatred, and ignorance. The 6 sections surrounding the central circle show representations of the 6 realms: the realm of the gods, titans, humans, animals, and the realm of the hungry ghosts and the realm of the demons. CERN has to do with fallen angels, interdimensional portals opening long enough to let entities through. This is per the scientists' declaration from CERN's 2008. Long enough, 26 seconds at that time. It may be even more now. The headquarters building of CERN has a 6-foot-tall statue of the Hindu deity Shiva, the destroyer, engaging in the Nataraja dance presented by the Department of Atomic Energy of India, supposedly, because of its paralleling the movements or dance of subatomic particles. And the inscription reads, "O omnipresent, the embodiment of all virtues, the creator of this cosmic universe, the king of dancers who dances the Anada Tandava in the twilight, I salute thee," it says. At night, the statue is lit so as to direct its shadow distinctly onto the main CERN building. We also note that the filigree styling on the statue of Shiva at the CERN headquarters depiction mirrors visual elements that science associates with portals, stargates, and wormholes and black hole openings. In 2009, November, the Director for Research and Scientific Computing at CERN, Sergio Bertolucci, told the technology newspaper The Register that, quote, "Out of this door might come something, or we might sense something through it," unquote. Dr. Bertolucci later got in touch to confirm that yes, indeed, there would be an open door, but that even with the power of the Large Hadron Collider at his disposal, he would only be able to hold it open at a very tiny lapse of time. He calls tiny 10 to 26 seconds. That's not at all tiny. 10 to 26 seconds, you can pass 50 people through my front door. But during that infinitesimal amount of time, we would be able to peer into this open door, he says, either by getting something out of it or sending something into it, unquote. If the fallen angels are indeed currently confined in some form of dimensional black hole, the abyss, then the size of the opening would be irrelevant. Of course, we have to take it at face value that his statement regarding the size from 6 years ago is accurate. However, just breaching it at all for a few seconds would seem to be enough for their purposes. Due to its theoretical nature, an electrogravitational singularity, an artificial black hole, could create a timeless zone around it where it vanishes from our scale. Everything within that event horizon remains unchanged. It is also at a different scale than ours. A very significant declaration by CERN scientists. CERN refers to itself as the gateway to the universe. CERN is an acronym for, in the French, Conseil Européen pour la Recherche Nucléaire, the Council of European Research for Nuclear Energy. However, the argument can be made that the facility, largely located 300 feet underground, gets its name from CERNUNNOS, the horned god of the underworld. Also, CERN has the occult logo, the mark of the beast, the number of the Antichrist. The logo contains the number 666. A large portion of CERN is also located in the territory of Saint-Genis-Pouilly. In Roman times it was called Apolliacum. The name Pouilly comes from the Latin Apolliacum, with the Latin suffix iacum denoting possession. The town and the temple were dedicated to Apollyon, the destroyer, or Shiva, or Horus, or even Yama of the Buddhist religion. And since the CERN scientists have already confirmed that they open up portals, and it's also located in the territory of Saint-Genis-Pouilly, of the ancient Roman Apolliacum, we can also refer to Revelation 9 in the New Testament. Quote, "To him was given the key of the bottomless pit, and he opened the bottomless pit, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, and in the Greek tongue had this name Apollyon." Revelation 9, verse 1 to 2, and verse 11. So, we've made evident that the CERN scientists themselves want to impress worldwide the fact that they associate CERN with demonic forces, bottomless pit, demonic forces as described belonging to the Antichrist of the Holy Bible, of the book of Revelation. CERN's Large Hadron Collider cost over 10 billion Swiss francs and started up in September 10th of 2008. And their goal, as the scientists declared, was to explain the subatomic particles that make up matter. So some subatomic particles have mass and some do not, and they want to find out why that is so. They want to find the God particle. And in July 4th, 2012, CERN scientists claimed that they found the God particle, the Higgs boson particle, and they were even awarded the Nobel Science Prize for that. They've caused eruption in space and time continuum in order to attain an interdimensional portal. And they say that they have attained that, opening up in 2009 this portal for anywhere between 10 to 26 seconds. It's eerie, the things that CERN uses. Number one, the 3 sixes, making up the mark of the devil. Number two, the dancing Shiva, Lord Shiva dancing the world into existence and also can dance a world out of existence. And also, Steve Hawking himself, the cosmologist, states that the Large Hadron Collider, if strong enough energy, can create a vacuum and destroy Earth altogether. Strangelets, strange quirks, could pose a threat to Earth by entering Earth's matter and do strange things, turning matter into strange matter, unknown matter. CERN also seeks tiny black holes. Some believe that CERN is trying to open time portals into other dimensions. And also CERN scientists have lately confirmed that. Other dimensions also include demonic dimensions of demonic forces. And again, let's revert to the occult symbology of CERN and the logo 666 and the dancing Lord Shiva outside the CERN headquarters. Besides other things, the location of the Apollyon ancient location of worship. Why would CERN authorities use religious and occult symbols? Perhaps because they want to directly connect CERN and worldwide consciousness to be conditioned into accepting these symbols, and by extension, the evil one, the Antichrist, as a daily connection, thus opening up people's acceptance, mind and soul, to the evil one. CERN, as we said, is also connected to earthquakes and affecting ley lines as well. Again, we'll quote what CERN scientists told public. Quote, all the magnets on the Large Hadron Collider are electromagnets. The main dipoles generate powerful 8.4 Tesla magnetic fields, more than 100,000 times, 100,000 times more powerful than the Earth's magnetic field. CERN scientists, through stranglets, have the ability to destroy Earth in a blink of an eye, and they don't even care about it. They know of it, and they don't even care about it. And we also have recently had the dancers to the Luciferian music, and in the dances depicting opening up time portals and dimensions to demonic Shiva forces. Exploitation of physical laws and manipulation of spiritual realm, as above, so below, to control time-space domain is their objective. Geneva, Switzerland, is the most occult city in the world. I'd also like to leave a link below for you to see parts of the movie The Penitential Man concerning time travel, wormholes, black holes, and a machine large enough to keep a portal open for a long enough time for time travel. And also in that movie you'll see scenes of the dancing Shiva head resembling CERNUNNOS, depicting CERNUNNOS, the god of the underworld of the pagan religions, also used even today by Wicca witches and warlocks, having to do with white magic, black magic, colored magic, whatever you want. And this also depicts the Antichrist. CERNUNNOS became linked to the devil. The horned god is a shapeshifter and is often depicted as a goat due to the high sexual drive. In many of the images and statues depicted of him, he has his phallus erected. The devil's name was originally derived from the heathen god Beelzebub or Baal. Due to the pagans' wickedness, it was widely believed their idols were representations of demons masquerading as false gods. In Judaism, Satan was an angel, submissive to God, that made no overt evil in the world of man. In fact, it seems like his primary goal as adversary seems to be one of testing man and pointing out their inadequacies to God. Satan fell from favor with God because he refused to bow down to Adam, which seemed as nothing more than unquestioned loyalty to God's own laws. In Revelations, the war of heaven is brought to light after most likely existing in apocrypha texts for who knows how long, also through misinterpretation. The devil is named Lucifer, meaning the bearer of light, because he was once the highest of the angels. It goes without saying, that is why their Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of God, God himself, took on human form to free mankind from the devil's power. The devil hates God and he hates man. And we see that CERN is deliberately connecting itself with the devil, with the occult, with Cernunnos of the Greek, the underworld god of death and destruction. I leave links below for you for this.